No offense to all of you, but what the is it? What kind of what is this entertainment? It's like being a little brother being bullied by your older siblings who won't let you touch the keyboard.
Yeah, that's
it's stupid. I'm
no,
sorry.
That's fun.
I had to hold on to this for so long being on Twitch. It's a stupid application. What is wrong with you? $1.2 million for playing a video game. Get Oh, man. Okay. Well, the next thing is fucking talking about our last stream. Oi, oi, oi.
Yep.
We got some funny stuff happening at Twitch, which we can talk about. But first, we want to show you how we encountered this problem for the first time. Because we're new to Twitch, relatively.
We didn't know how any of this works.
I know nothing about Twitch. Like, I don't know what's going on. I almost don't care. Like, honestly, the joy of being on Twitch is like being able to communicate with our audience more directly. Yeah. Like, it's nice to see how funny they are, how smart they are. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. So
we got some analytics for you.
So this happened. This weird thing happened. So if you guys want to see the metrics, this light purple is ads.
Yep.
21st of October. This is the usual distribution. Pretty much half of revenue is ads.
Yeah. And to be clear, I won't say the exact number, but it's like, I think you would presume that streamers that are getting 2,000 views would get, like, people think it would be tens of thousands of dollars. It's not a lot.
No.
Of money. It's
about
enough. I would say it's the same as a normal job. A little bit more.
No, it's less. It depends on the job. I think it's well, I mean, again, you need to have like a bigger platform, I guess. Or maybe I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
But we weren't making heaps of money. But half of it was ad revenue.
Yeah.
After 21st October, just stopped getting ad revenue. And we didn't know why. And we're like, I don't know.
We thought we fucked up. We thought we just don't understand
and also
how this works.
Twitch was kind of glitchy. We're just like, maybe it'll take a couple of weeks to readjust.
Yeah.
And then we noticed that this was the election.
Yeah.
So we were fucking getting more views, more anything. We were up for like, I don't know how long, like fucking 9 hours streaming. Heaps of people watching, like 5,000 people at any given time. And we're just like, oh, didn't even get any ad revenue for that. And so we kept going. And then we're just like, oh, this is like a real problem. And like on this stream here was really funny. So like we do something that I understand like no one on Twitch does, is that I don't know, maybe someone does. I don't know anything about Twitch. But we pay our mods because we're Marxists and we think that all labor is valuable.
That's such a funny excuse to pay people.
Yeah.
We only pay people because we're Marxists.
No, I mean it's your values. I don't know. People don't do it. Anyway, this day was quite jarring because it was like probably the first time that we actually like lost money from streaming. Like we were sitting here streaming, and the amount we were paying our mods was more than we were getting from Twitch, again because we weren't getting ad revenue. So it's going to be the same thing today. Yeah, we're streaming to you and we're paying for it.
But there's nothing wrong with that because I think obviously you do have to pay your mods first.
Yeah.
It's just more a problem that no one pays their mods.
Yeah, it's fucked. They're just so used to having free labor. I don't know. I don't know how people run their businesses.
Yeah, and it is a weird, situation, especially for because Twitch is set up in a way where it's like for some like YouTube, it is manageable by one person.
Yeah,
the fact that Twitch is like set up in a way that firstly, like the interface is kind of like probably the most confusing out of any platform you can ever go on.
It's kind of cool in that it's structured like a video game. They know who their streamers are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like it's literally like Steam achievements throughout it. Like 400 viewers in 2 minutes. You got the Golden Dick Award.
Yeah, and maybe Twitch should automatically actually do a thing where if you have mods, you sign the mods up, you get them right, then you sign them on a proportion of the money that you're making.
Cool.
Like Twitch should do something like that.
I think people are just very used to free labor. And it's one of those things, like, I don't think you deserve to have a platform and be making money if people aren't getting paid for it. Like, again, this is just a sign. If we don't have enough money to pay our mods, we don't deserve to be streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
But the actual, like, root of all this is hilarious. It's just, I don't know, just a bunch of like really freaky freaky, like unemployed psychos who have nothing else to do. Went on a little crusade to stop people talking about politics on Twitch.
Yeah.
Very, very admirable goal.
Well, it kind of, where did it start? It might.
Well, we got it coming up, but yeah, what were we gonna say?
Well, yeah, it started with a bunch of different things. I think Asmongold was probably one of them, right? And then
I think Destiny's the biggest one, or
Destiny.
like his.
Also Ethan H3H3's fucking crusade to get Hasan, his previous co-host.
Yeah,
I don't know, executed. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, I've avoided talking about Ethan this whole time because I just feel like he's, I don't know, it's like watching a fucking unwell person. It's so weird. Like, it's just like it's almost like watching Fusi, except he doesn't leave the house. You know, Fusi was like having a mental breakdown, but it's like scary because he's out in like an airport and he's doing scary shit.
No, I think Fusi is a little bit worse than H3H.
No, but I'm saying it's worse because he
Palestine.
leaves. Yeah, exactly. That's the one I was like. But it's like Fusi leaves the house, and that's why it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Ethan sits at home just like slowly unraveling. It's again, both those things not palatable. I don't like to watch it.
What's that?
Okay, well we can read through just like the vague contours from what Twitch has put out, and then we can go through like how we track this situation evolving.
And obviously this is kind of interesting for us because we are new to the platform. Like, you guys probably understand a lot more about the platform and have been here for a lot longer than we have. So it is funny having this dramatic change happen, like when we come on a platform.
Yeah, it's very funny.
And what we're saying is they were targeting us. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we came on and suddenly you can't talk about politics no more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I honestly just feel bad. Like, I think it's funny because like so much of it has been targeted at Hasan.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because he's rich. Like, this is not going to do anything to him.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. Whatever you're trying to do, it's nothing. Who you're actually targeting with these coordinated campaigns against Hasan is like every person who just wants to talk about politics on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are people who aren't making money. Like, it's,
or they just have a vendetta against Twitch because this would probably affect Twitch.
That's part of it as well.
Than
what the culmination of these efforts, which we're going to talk about later. But Twitch now requires a warning label for politics and sensitive social issues, and it's going over exactly as you found. Well, that's their opinion. But this is ostensibly fine. You know, like people should know if they're watching politics or not. But the secret thing in the back of this is that the label corresponds to being demonetized, which is really funny. And it's like, I don't like it. I was enjoying streaming. I don't like being demonetized. But at the end of the day, this isn't our job, like,
yeah, exactly.
We do other shit. I think that the most fucked part of this, which I think they might talk about here, but the craziest part is like what is considered political. Yeah. And like they talk about politics and like social issues. Just talking about social issues, which is in my head the freakiest example of getting demonetized would be like a gay person, right? Because if you're just gay and you're talking about your life, you're like, yesterday I went on a date with a man. What is that? That's advocating for a social issue.
But not even social. Like, that would be considered in the same vein as this a political issue.
Exactly.
Or not even talking about being gay. Just being gay to some people would be political.
Yeah, Venezuelan or Iranian tags. Yeah, if you're just part of an ethnicity that someone deems, oh sorry, this is politics. Yeah. It's like I'm literally cooking fucking Iranian food.
And then how does it even work? Like, even if you're labeled as something, what if someone asks you a question about something or something is actually affecting you, you just can't talk about it?
No.
You can't mention these countries? Like,
you want to keep your job.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I think it's, again, there's someone knocking. Again, from like, I still feel like we're on the outside. Even though we've been streaming for like 2-3 months.
And to be clear, like, we would never really streaming in the first place for the money. Obviously, that was like, it'd be like, oh, it would be nice.
It'd be sick. Yeah.
But it's like, it's kind of the same time just to reach people, try something different. But the fucked thing about when you get demonetized,
Is that Alex?
Like on YouTube, it also takes away.
You actually sneezed. My leg is wet.
It also takes away the amount of views you get because it's like all these platforms, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, it's all linked to like, you can get views as long as we can make money off you. So it's like, if we can't make money off you,
they got no reason to promote you.
They kind of grey list you as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard. And that's like on YouTube where it's like sometimes I still want to release a video even though it's been demonetized. But I'm like, if I'm getting 10% of the views, it's like, what the fuck was the point of making that video?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And same as on Twitch. It's just...
I mean, from what I understand, they've done similar stuff before. They made these hectic policy moves, which they've walked back immediately. I don't know what's happening with this one, but I don't know. I'm out. I think at first we we're just going to ignore it. But I think the better thing to do is just to leave. You got to send some kind of message to the company being like, you're destroying your applications.
And obviously we're not big, so it doesn't
matter.
matter that much.
No.
But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah. So it is a thing which we probably or will stop streaming now.
I think, to be fair, we were a bit off on Twitch before any of this happened. In the sense that like I like to make videos that take a lot of time and effort. And I noticed just like streaming was really taking away from my ability to make things.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we love streaming is fun and it is really nice talking to you guys. And it's also different to YouTube. It's like this, live interaction with you. And you're probably, I'm not just glazing you, but probably funnier than the YouTube audience in terms of like the live comments are funnier. But at the end of the day, like we don't make money from Twitch and Twitch takes away time from making our actual videos, which is like, that is the more important thing,
Yeah. I mean, I think we're not like leaving Twitch forever. Like it's one of those things we'll stream if like there's something funny we can do, some kind of event. But it's not going to be a consistent thing. No. Because like every time I feel like losing $50, I'll come on and do a stream.
No, but if there's an event or something fun happening, we'll come on when we can think of something kind of creative to do or like, but also, someone said it feels like I'm being broken up with. It did feel a bit like that.
I'm sorry. We're still here.
We're still here now.
You get us on the Patreon.
On
YouTube.
Yeah, every Sunday, we'll still come around, see you.
Oh, yeah,
we'll say hello.
Say hi.
We'll say hi. I'll come one Sunday, Aleksa will come the other,
It's gone so crazy, though. So it's like this came out. This was, 2nd of November, so over like 2.5 weeks ago. Anyway, we had stopped getting ad revenue a week before they talked about this. You're like, which way is it going to go? Are they going to stop being psychopaths? Are they going to let people talk about politics? It's such a strange thing to ban.
Yeah.
But anyway, are they going to let people talk about politics on their app? Who knows? And then they double down in like the funniest way possible. An update to how we enforce our hateful conduct policy. 16th of November. This was 3 days ago. This is awesome.
Can we even say the word that they say here?
No, we'll see. We can
show it.
Emit it. I don't know. Can we show it? Can we show their own article? I'm scared. I don't want to get fucking banned. Our hateful conduct policy is designed to protect our community from attacks based on persons' protected characteristics, such as race, nationality, religion, or sexuality. The policy prohibits harmful behaviors like suggesting that a victim of harm deserved it or sharing hateful image or symbol. Lovely.
Yep.
I agree with that. That's bad.
Yep.
The language used to cause harm and spread hate changes over time. To ensure our policies adapt to those changes, we review them and how they're applied to prevent those harms. As part of our hateful conduct policy, we prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur or to denigrate others in certain contexts. In line with that approach, starting today, using the term "this thing,"
we can say it if we're not.
I don't want to risk it, man. It's fucking to attack or demean another individual or group of people on the basis of their background or religious belief is against our rules. We recognize that this word and this word also refer to a political movement. Using the term to refer to the political movement, whether in a supportive or critical way, does not violate our hateful. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so we can say Zionist.
You can say Zionist. You just can't use it.
But this shit's so vague. Like, who's out there deciding what way I use it in?
No.
Because, I disagree with Zionists. Yeah. I think the Zionist project is a colonial project. Yeah. And I don't like that. I don't like colonialism. Am I being derogatory?
Yeah.
Who knows? That's for someone to say on Twitch.
But also, does it like? Is there someone watching right now? It's like as soon as they say you said Zionist, and they're like, wait a moment, what was the context of that? Someone check that out.
It's also an insane thing to do because Zionist is a descriptive word.
Yeah,
it is a very specific thing. It's describing the contours of a colonial project. It's deciding where you want land, who should get that land, and like it's a project to make that land belong to someone, to dispossess someone. But like this is specific, you know. We know what it means. It's like saying you can't use the term feminist anymore.
Yeah,
it's just like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
it's like
no, it's exactly the same.
People know what a feminist is. Some people don't like it. Some people say, "Oh, that's a stupid feminist."
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's a derogatory usage of a word that is descriptive.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know.
So obviously Twitch is doing this because their sponsors, right, or advertisers aren't happy about, because they're worried it's going to damage their brand image. And the fucked thing is, like, some of their sponsors are Chevron.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? What do you think your brand image is? Chevron. Like, no one's watching you and being like, oh, I love this. Wait, Chevron?
Chevron pays for ads on Frogan's stream. Chevron, I thought you were one of the good guys.
It's like, what are you talking about? No, Chevron, you ruined the Amazon. You've killed millions of people around the world.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Like,
it's very funny. But also, like, it's hard to talk about advertising in general because I don't think that's like a coherent thing. It's just like, what we're talking about is people wanting to make money.
Yeah.
And I think advertisers are kind of like some of the most insidious censors in the world, like in terms of censorship, because they're so sensitive. They need to be so careful because they're, especially big companies, because their market is every single person in the world.
Yeah.
So they just try the hardest to limit speech in any way possible in order to make money.
Yeah.
I guess. I think it's so much stronger than like any kind of government or any other thing. It's just like, it's so much broader, the stuff that they will not talk about.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it also makes them the most unrelatable and cringy people in the world.
I mean, when corporations, 10 years ago decided they were all gay?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That was
like,
amazing.
I don't know. Yeah. It's all just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And now they love Israel as well. Just, I don't know. Yeah. They're everything. Yeah.
So no, it's not a joke. This will maybe not be the last stream, but it's going to be the last consistent stream. You know? Even though
unless we're banned for all the times we've said Zionist when describing the Zionist project.
You want to watch the Ludwig?
Yeah,
because that's good. It kind of, he goes into details on it, and it's like,
and we got some hilarious characters coming up from fucking Destiny to his like right hand man. They're hilarious. We need to talk about these guys. I've actually never talked about Destiny because I never really cared about him.
Yeah.
He's so funny when you look into him.
That's right. Another mogul male. I'm going back to back, and I gotta say, guys, what the heck? I looked at my analytics on this channel after taking...
I feel like Ludwig has become more... He's not Italian. Ludwig's German. He started doing like mobster things more. He started going,
come on.
Hey, what the heck? Like he did one when I saw him last where he said he made like a noise. And I was like, what? When did Ludwig start?
I don't know.
This?
Is he from New York?
He's French.
Where's he from?
I feel like Ludwig's changed his accent.
Yeah, he's like Kamala Harris. Wait, where's he from? I don't remember. That's bad.
French.
I look like a bad friend. He's from France. He's from France. Also, he's Filipino now too. Swagapino.
A 10-week hiatus, and thousands of you guys unsubscribed. Okay, joke's over. We can resubscribe now. I might take a little bit longer in between videos, but when I really want to talk about something, I'm gonna make a damn video. Like today, where we're talking about the Twitch adpocalypse. Why? Because I was talking.
You know, I think it's coincided with
what?
The AJ and Big Justice.
What did they do?
Well, they're kind of like fake Italians. And ever since they got big, Ludwig started to become more Italian.
Ludwig, yep.
I think he just watched this and he's like, this is cool.
Yeah, I think
and he starts going, oh, hey.
He's going for a collab. That's what he wants.
Yeah. Anyway.
My friend Shake about it last night, and I wanted to look up a video to learn more about it, and there was none. So I decided, okay, I will make one. And today, I should preface, we are going to basically be talking about...
Why'd you tell me this? I can't watch this video now. I decided to make one. And today...
Now you... No,
3 points around the Twitch adpocalypse. What is it? How did it happen? And what should happen next to fix it? That's really what I want to address today. And we should start with, first, ads on Twitch. Because I'm old enough on Twitch that back in my day, Unk status, I get it, it was cringe to run ads. People didn't do it. And it made sense. You know, people would already be paying your subscribers for your content. So why would you also be taxing people by making them watch ads? It was something you just didn't really do until Twitch made a bit of a change. They started to tell you how much money you would make if you were to run ads. And they also ran a program that subsidized that amount of money. So they basically say like, okay, well, this is how many viewers you have. If you were to run like 3, 6, 9 minutes of ads an hour, we could pay you like a couple $1,000s. And, you know, not only could we will guarantee pay you that amount of money, and you just do the deliverables and, you know, it all sort itself out. They're basically subsidizing people running ads. Now, they only ran this program for like a few months, but it worked. It created a culture where streamers now knew how much they would make if they ran ads, and it became a part of their lifestyle and overall income. And so now people run ads. And you should know this if you've ever tried to watch a subathon in the past couple of years, because those are basically ad farms, man. Live 732 hours in a month. That's 732 hours to run ads, baby. And thankful to the boys at FaZe for leaking their income. We know how much money you can make from ads alone.
What?
Yeah, that's fucked.
What are we doing wrong?
Talking about politics. No, it is crazy knowing how much money people do make from.
Well, then this is a completely reasonable move on Twitch's part, banning politics. Because they get their bread buttered from fucking idiots sitting at home playing video games. No offense to all of you. But what the fuck is it? What is this entertainment? It's like being a little brother being bullied by your older siblings who won't let you touch the keyboard.
Yeah,
it's
fun.
Fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
That's fun.
I had to hold on to this for so long being on Twitch. It's a fucking stupid application. What is wrong with you? $1.2 million for playing a video game. Get fucked. Anyway. You don't agree?
No, I do agree.
What the fuck?
I completely agree. The only time I can understand. I don't know anything about this guy. So
Stable Ronaldo. Sounds like someone's favorite horse.
My mic is
so stupid.
There we go. Someone said, great take, thank you. Twitch censored me because my fucking take was too good. That's a ridiculous amount of money.
Now, I'm not sure. It's possible that Ron might have photoshopped this image a bit, little inspect element. But if we take it at face value, he says he earned $1.2 million during his subathon, and he only has 63,000 subscribers. Now, I say only because if you do the math, that 63,000 subscribers is $220,000, which means he made an extra $1 million. That's not from bits. That would mostly be from ads. And what makes this even more realistic and more impressive in my mind, Jason was the biggest in the FaZe group for their subathon. In terms of subs, he had the most subscribers. You can see 100,000 right here.
Can someone explain to me, being a boomer, who watches FaZe? Why would I watch FaZe?
I think it's like, my understanding, it's that you like games, but you don't want to be a nerd. And these are like cool guys who play games. I think they're meant to be cool, yeah.
They're cool boys.
Yeah, they're cool boys who play games. Or like, I don't know, they're guys who play games, but like maybe go to the club. Drive a nice car.
Oh, that's what FaZe is.
I don't, this is my understanding. Is that what it is?
Is that what they are? The only one I know is FaZe Banks. I'm like, would not want to talk to that man.
How many FaZe people are there?
There's FaZe Jason. There's FaZe Ludwig. FaZe Hasan.
Yeah, true.
The phases.
Yeah. FaZe Pavarotti.
There's FaZe
Tuck. Friar Tuck. Oh, yeah.
At least 100.
FaZe 9/11.
I don't mind Jason. I've seen Jason say some funny stuff.
I don't know a single one of these people.
You don't know FaZe Banks, bro. He created the fucking lazy monkey. What's it called?
No idea what you're talking about.
What's that monkey everyone was... The lazy ape.
Bored apes.
Bored apes.
He did not create bored apes. That's a crime.
All I've seen him is talking about buying bored apes. That's all I know about him.
Oh, that's a fucking financial crime.
Lazy monkey.
I mean, the thing is, it's funny that Alex is misremembering it, but also at the same time, who cares? What the fuck is that thing? It is
no,
lazy
exactly.
monkey.
It
It's
is lazy
an
monkey.
insane. It's an insane grift that some people bought into at some point.
The joke of the day is always just me pronouncing
Totally
things wrong.
Pays Trump, pretty much.
And he made $500,000 total. It's a lot of money.
That's
Now, the
crazy.
light pink is the amount of money he made from ads. You can see his ad density went down, all right? He didn't make as much from ads, as opposed to somebody like Lacey.
So wait,
that's a
he's
lot.
claiming that people who don't do politics are also getting their ads fucked.
No, I don't think he's claiming that there, but also if you can see the ad section is still looking the same. He's just getting a lot more for some subscriptions at the same time. So small.
Although back here, ad was like half.
Yeah, that is weird.
I don't know, but like we our one completely disappeared.
Well, we got it here. Where'd it go? Where'd that go? Where'd that go?
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
disappeared. And like we said before, we weren't doing it for the money,
shit.
you know? But it's nice that when the money at least covers the cost of the mods and doing other stuff and, you know, like slightly justifies it as opposed to like, you know, now it's still fun streaming, but at the same time, it's like you can't justify it when you instead of making a video for YouTube, which you know you're going to get paid, you know you're going to do something that more people are going to see, you know, it's kind of, yeah. It just took away a little bit of the reason to do it.
Yeah. We're already struggling.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Too much on our plate.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of work to fucking sneak into a CIA base. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do we do again?
Went down, all right? He didn't make as much from ads, as opposed to somebody like Lacey. That's a lot of light pink. Now, ignore this number. I know is a fact. He elemented this. This is a fake number. This number is real. So he made $70,000 less than Jason while having less than half as many subs, less average viewers. How? Because his ad density was so high. He's running an ad density equivalent to TV shows. Okay? And he is able to make just from that hundreds of thousands of dollars in ads. I would not be surprised if Kai made as much, if not more money from his subathon in advertising than he did from all of the hundreds of thousands of subs he has. This is all kind of gone now. The advertisers are pulling out. It is true. And streamers are making a lot less money this month. Okay, how do we know this? Well, Twitch streamers are talking about it. Here is Quinn.
What the hell? So you're getting, wait. Oh, bro, you're just getting no ad money at all.
All right.
Is that Australian?
Is he
I
Aussie?
do not understand that accent.
I think he's
Is an American guy trying to be Australian?
No, I think he's from Perth or something.
Oh, yeah. Ah, that kind of Australian.
No, I have no idea. Quinn, he's Kiwi.
Kiwi. Oh, that
See,
kind
what
of
is that accent? That makes no sense.
That kind of Australian. Is that what we sound like to you guys?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, he's got no money.
I get no ad money. Yeah, kind does sound
Is that what
like
we
us.
sound like?
Yes.
Why do you listen to us? They
What
sound
the
like
fuck
idiots.
is that?
Oh, no.
I feel like I'm listening to a leprechaun when I heard that guy. That's horrible. Oh.
Here's
We're
Moon Moon also
disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing.
We're disgusting.
Yeah, we're disgusting little goblins.
talking about
I
it.
saw like
Trying to get a
like,
wide
oh,
array of streamers.
ads, adpocalypse, blah 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 blah. Out of curiosity, I went and checked my revenue. In the last 2 days I've streamed, I received $0 on ads.
And then finally, here's Stock Guy actually showing his analytics. You can see how much money he is making from ads and how far it has dropped. For some people, it's half. For some people, they're making 10, 20% of what they used to make.
Wait, are we the only ones making zero?
Why are we the only ones making 0%?
Some people are 10.
Alexa, you sure you didn't just turn off the ads in the
Nah,
thing?
we were. I mean, maybe, but I tried to check. I don't understand the app. Maybe I just turned off the ads.
I think
We're trying to weigh in on adpocalypse. Meanwhile, it's just me, my finger slipping.
finger slipping, making the button go grey.
Oh,
You guys are getting paid. Yeah, that's insulting to find out people are still getting paid through this. They're talking about the adpocalypse and ours
Yeah.
is 0. We haven't had an ad, but the thing is, it does make better viewing on our channel.
Yeah.
Well, that's a kind of nice thing, I guess. And that's why it's good for someone like Hasan. You know, like Hasan obviously doesn't want to show ads, and then he doesn't want to show fucking ads of shitty, you know, sponsors, whoever it's going to be that's going to appear on
it's
your
like
channel.
counter to what he's saying. Anyway.
It's going to be Chevron, or it's going to be a fucking Donald Trump ad or something stupid, you know? It's like, it's nice to just have like a clear
Yeah.
stream, you know?
And also, you make enough money anyway.
And the way
You can just
ads
chill.
worked on
Yeah,
Twitch
it's
for a
great.
long time was a very simple calculation. What is your viewership? Okay. What is your ad density? How many ads are you running an hour? And where are your viewers from? Because advertisers view viewers differently depending on their location. That is it.
Yeah, it's because Americans spend so much money. Yeah. If you're entirely being watched by people in the Philippines, chances are like the disposable income isn't going towards whatever fucking thing Twitch advertisers are selling. Slushies. I don't know. The only time I feel like the only ads I get on Twitch are like the KFC drinks with the little jelly balls in them.
Oh, that happens so much.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Yeah.
I guess that's the I don't know.
I only get Batman action figure ads. That is such a fucking specific ad.
I cannot believe the Mattel or whoever makes Batman action figures have banned the word Zionist.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Isn't Batman a Zionist?
Probably.
I think he is.
Yeah.
You telling me Mattel makes Batman?
I don't know. Mattel makes action
The
figures and
toys?
dolls.
I don't think so. I only get AFD ads.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
does
I gotta
happen.
get my.
That does happen a lot.
That is the only factors that went in. And then however much money Twitch made from advertising, they would pay you out like a percentage portion, all right? You know, something like 30, 40, 50, some percent based off your deal of how much money they made from the advertisers.
Nice.
The issue is that only works if they have advertisers. And a lot of advertisers have pulled out, okay? They have pulled out and it has hit Twitch hard. All right, and I'll talk in a minute what my prediction is for what will happen to that advertising money. But first, we have to talk about why they pulled out. Where did the advertisers go? Do they hate Twitch?
I wonder if Ludwig's understanding of it is the same as ours.
Yeah, he might have a different understanding.
All of a sudden? Well, the genesis of this, as far as I can tell, is when Asmon got banned off of Twitch. Because you see, Asmon got banned after making some comments about Palestinian people. Some very negative comments about Palestinian people. He got banned.
So
I
Asmon,
think what he said was so fucked.
yeah, but it
Really
also makes no
negative.
sense. He went on a fucking racist, anti-Muslim rant, and now they've banned the word Zionist. What?
Again, because you know where the criticism isn't coming from like leftist, anti-racist people.
No,
It's coming from like
pro-Israel.
weird Destiny Redditors
Yeah.
and the fucking ADL. So like, yeah, they're gonna come in. They're gonna. I'll talk about it later. What we're talking about.
banned off of Twitch. And this sort of caused a domino effect where people are like, okay, you ban Asmon for saying this thing about Palestinian people, but, you know, what about this person saying this thing about this people? And that happened a lot because this is an issue Twitch has been dealing with for years, which is inconsistency in their bans. All right, they have their code of conduct, their terms of service, whatever. They have to ban based off of that, and sometimes it's not upheld consistently. All right, and so this became, you can see October 16th is the day Asmon got banned, a very common trend. All right, oh, you ban Asmon? Well, what about when Frog?
I love Donut Operator commenting on anything. The man that is happy to watch hundreds and thousands of videos of people's heads exploding and then making jokes about it and being like, oh, this is actually a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah. I love
like, shut the fuck up. You are dead inside.
that was the funny thing where I was like, you know, following him because I was making a video on him. I wanted to know more. And I had to unfollow him because literally I just kept seeing videos of people dying.
It's disgusting.
I remember you would share this thing from like Brazil of like petty theft and the response being murder.
Yep.
And it's like, haha, robbers finally get what they deserve. And he's like, yeah, we should be doing that in America. This is so fucking cool. And it's just non-stop massacres. Like 2 minutes of a guy trying to snatch a handbag and someone running him over with a truck.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And I'm like, this... And he's like, this is a good thing. And then he's talking about Frogan, a fucking Muslim woman who's, I don't know, maybe upset about genocide in the Middle East. I don't know. It's so I don't know. I don't
She
know what
hopes
to say.
all American soldiers get PTSD. Yeah. Well, cool. It's like a very light take in my eyes. I would say much more than that. Like,
Oh.
Rogan said this, crazy thing about U.S. soldiers. All right, and Twitch got basically controversy after controversy after controversy. All right, and at first this was maybe just some like social media stuff, but then there was a concerted effort by people to go straight to the advertisers. All right, because Twitch wasn't buckling. They weren't like banning other people for their comments based off the social media blow up. they were just kind of holding fast. They banned Asmon. They're like, okay, we're good now. Please leave us alone. That did not work. They were not left alone. Not only were they not left alone, their advertisers were not left alone. And this is one of the other genesis I can see of advertising.
So I have this guy later. You can see the two there. That's him.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
Who is
he
this
is
man?
so funny. He's some kind of like Robin to Destiny's Batman.
Oh, sick.
He's like a freaky online lib. What I found really funny is like, because I like when adpocalypse was happening and all this stuff, people were pointing to him, and you go through his entire. Actually, we'll do it now. He is like obsessed with Hasan.
Oh, sick.
Every single post is about Hasan.
Maybe he wants to fuck him.
Probably. I mean, look, I don't blame him. But this is so funny. So Hasan puts on a song. Okay, puts on a song in the car. Maybe you might even guess what song it is. And he's comparing it to ISIS. So it's like playing propaganda for a US designated state-sponsored terrorist organization.
Is it the
It's
ISIS
no,
theme song that we keep
no.
playing at Hasan's
No,
house?
no, it's our favorite song.
What's
I was
our
going to do a
favourite
boxing walkout to this song.
Camellia on the Wing.
Chalimmer on the Wing, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I just found this post hilarious because it's funny to call that a terrorist song because it's about fucking like labor reform in Korea and bringing women into the workforce, and it's so weird. Anyway, it's funny to call it a terrorist song. It's also funny to claim that what he's doing here is anything but just like dorky, because that's what we do. Whenever we're talking to normies, we're like, oh, let's put on this like cute North Korean song that we like.
Yeah,
it's
also,
like it's fucking lame. Like that's what it is. It's not like
it's lame, but it's also just like a bit of like a joke. Like every kid will be like, you know, say, "Oh, I love North Korea." It's that kind of thing as well. Like,
check it out. It's so.
I mean, he should be bad because he's a bad singer.
Hasan's a good singer.
He's a good singer, but not here.
This is better than the last song you showed me, to be honest.
It's just amazing. It's
a great
amazing
song.
being that like dedicated. He's probably like Hasan's biggest viewer.
Who is this man? Because this man should be banned for not singing along.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
these two girls in the back. Who's in the back? They should be banned as well
Yeah.
for not singing along with the greatest song to ever come out of
Yeah.
Asia.
So bad. He's hilarious. Every single post he does is about Hasan. Is try to cancel him for playing Chalimmer on the Wing. But anyway, he's been very vocal. He's a big part of this. It's pretty much setting up like templates for his like freaky audience to just like target advertisers directly and be like, look, Twitch is sponsoring terrorism. It's like people like Hasan. They're terrorists. They sing along to a North Korean pop song, which is pretty much like singing along to ISIS.
Yep.
So
It's crazy.
you have to destroy Twitch. It's the only option. Really funny guy, but I didn't realize how funny it was because I'm like, okay, whatever. There's like some freak who lives indoors, who's obsessed with a political streamer.
He's an old man.
He's so old,
That's awesome.
bro. Where are your kids? Are you what? It's such a strange thing to do. It's just like if you ever find me, if I even mention a Twitch streamer after I'm 40,
No.
you have to kill me.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I feel too old.
You need to go to rehab.
I'm like multiple decades younger than this guy, and I feel out of place here.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh my God, it's embarrassing. I shouldn't be here. I'm so old.
Someone said he's been on the platform before it was Twitch.
Yeah, back when it was like AOL. back when it was ARPANET.
He's a very young looking 87.
Oh, man.
What's crazy about all of this is like the best things about YouTube, Twitch, even I'm going to say Twitter as well, compared to mainstream media, is that like most of the time, you know, it's not controlled by someone and people can talk shit about whoever they want. But what is so annoying is that like when the advertisers control it so much that it actually becomes more restrictive than mainstream media. Like if you watch a mainstream movie like Deadpool, everyone can go see that. Millions and millions of people see that. But if you showed that on YouTube, or if I did something similar, I would get banned from YouTube. So it's so annoying that these fucking companies that have the beautiful freedom to actually let people do whatever they want are then restricting themselves more and more and more and becoming
Because
more
they want money.
stale. It's so fucking annoying.
Advertisers are scared.
But they're not scared because advertisers, like, they're only scared because people are telling them they should be scared. Because they will happily advertise on every other, like, fucking Hollywood movie where you see someone's head getting blown up.
What I find so infuriating about this is that the kinds of things that these guys are angry about is essentially like people like Hasan, leftists like us, calling it a genocide in Palestine. You know, all these points that they're so offended by are fucking like Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, the UN, Doctors Without Borders, every fucking like staple of the liberal international order. These guys are liberals. These guys they're libs. You know, they love the Democrats. They're libs. They hate every institution that's ever been liberal. It's just,
that's right.
And what's the craziest thing is this requires a lot of work, right? Like doing shit like this, I've never organized a mass fucking like advertiser spamming scheme with an entire one. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where is this concerted effort? These guys are libs. They supposedly hate Trump.
Yeah.
All their energy goes into fighting leftists.
Yeah.
It's
so
amazing.
funny.
It's just like, bro, just admit it. You I don't know. You're a right winger. I don't know what to say. If your entire day consists of fighting someone who's literally just saying, oh, maybe we should listen to Amnesty International about what's going on in Gaza.
Yeah.
You know, like I didn't think that was a radical thing. But when you fucking bend over to freaky advertisers who don't want to step on any toes, just saying the bare centrist thing is wrong. No, and it gets you banned.
It's crazy.
Fucking crazy.
But this man must have a lot of time on his hand, and
that's what's annoying. So he's out here trying to get people fired. Essentially, he's going after people's livelihoods. He's like, well, if you disagree with the state of Israel on the internet, you're going to get fired. Like, he's going after people's jobs. It's so annoying because you can't do that against him because from what I can see, this guy has no job. Like, what does he do? How do you even get this guy? He's just a weirdo.
Bottom of the barrel. There is nothing that could destroy this man's reputation. He's already a pedophile. He's already everything. Everyone knows this.
I don't know who this is. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Come on. I'm just saying, like a 60-year-old who spends all his time tweeting about Hasan. I feel like he's already on rock bottom. Yeah. He's the untouchable man. It's actually quite beautiful to commit that hard to being a loser. He's a landlord. Oh, that's how he has the money. That's awesome.
That's such a cool guy. He owns some companies as well. I don't actually know.
I love that's such an indictment of the capitalist system that you could own companies. You're the head. You're doing the most important decisions, and this is how you spend your time. It's like, I feel like maybe the system is designed in a really dumb way that, you know, promotes people who are parasites. This man's not doing work. If he owns companies, why is he doing this shit? Yeah, he should be working on his companies. It's just that capitalism allows for people who don't do any work to be on the top.
Yeah. We can into this at all, or do you want to talk more?
Yeah,
about that?
We can go through it. I want to talk about Destiny as well because that's
we'll talk about
that's a hilarious part of it.
Advertisers now getting involved after the Asmongold ban.
What I'm saying is that he's bragging about destroying advertising on Twitch. Like, this is, I've seen weird stuff actually today on Twitter that I haven't collected. A lot of people being like, oh, this is Hasan's fault. This is Hasan's fault. You have people out there who are saying, we did this. This is us, and we're very proud. Do it, my homies. I love you. We're doing it. We're going to destroy Twitch. Yeah. Like, it seems pretty clear whose fault this is.
But also, advertisers are fucking idiots. They don't actually care about politics. They care about the public image of their company. So the only thing that matters to them is, like, you could have things like, if someone says they like snails, you know, then you know, that's really bad for your reputation. And if enough people emailed an advertiser and saying this person keeps saying they like snails, that's disgusting behavior, the advertisers would be like, okay, oh God, please don't talk about snails anymore. Yeah, it's like they have no opinion. They just care about money. That's it. Like,
yeah, it's completely arbitrary. It's just,
yeah, that's all they want. So it's like they had enough people pressure them, and they're idiots that were like, sure, that's what we're doing now. Like,
yeah, it's so fucking stupid.
And here's a tweet that said, made a video of what you can do. It's a long video, so I'll just distill it. But basically, it was email the advertisers that Twitch worked with who were displayed prominently in sections that people viewed as like anti-Semitic, and get them involved. Okay? He says, you know, fuck Twitch for making me do this cancel culture, cuck, fuck, simp, loser shit. But that is exactly.
Fuck Twitch for making me do this cancel culture, cuck, fuck, simp, loser shit. It's like, oh, I really don't want to be doing this. I really don't want to dedicate every waking hour of my life to doing this thing. I hate it. Oh, so lame.
Then why are you doing it?
Because he loves it.
I love
It's
cancel culture.
Oh, I hate cancel culture. I wish I didn't have to spend my entire fucking life doing this. Don't do it. You obviously love it. What are you talking about? Twitch is making this old man do cancel culture.
No.
If only you didn't force me.
What happened? It was.
Hasan shouldn't have sung that song in the car. Oh, Hasan, why'd you make me do it?
Teaches you to listen to North Korean pop music.
A
What's next? Pop music from fucking Turkmenistan?
Oh, that's crazy.
Do you know that's a dictatorship?
Yep.
You're going to listen to pop music from Turkmenistan? That is the same as listening to ISIS.
That is, I would say that's worse.
Oh my God.
a attempt at creating an adpocalypse. Attempt, very successful. Now, Twitch tried to curb this. They tried to appease advertisers and also the Anti-Defamation League, who's getting involved. And they banned several Arab streamers following a Habibi rating panel.
So I don't understand how Twitch could ban anyone but themselves. This was at Twitch Con.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't say, oh, yes, we approved this. This is all good. And then take it back and be like, actually, no, we're going to ban you for doing that. It's like, you fucking approved it. I don't care how bad something. If Twitch approves like a bunch of Ku Klux Klan members coming on stage, then it's like, that's your fault, Twitch. No matter what you do here. It's like...
Well, I mean, that's exactly why they ban these people, though. It's like...
To try and take the blame away from them.
Yeah, not culpability.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, look, I think this was a silly move. Like, I don't see the practicality of having this on.
No.
For anyone, not for Twitch, not for the streamers involved.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I think comparing that to Asmongold, getting banned for a week, for 2 weeks. What
I think it was banned for a week.
For a week? For like, I'm sorry, I haven't heard shit like that since like the 1940s. Like that's some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're actually an inferior race and they should be killed. It's inferior culture. Sorry, it's not racism because he said culture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like that's a whole. Who cares? Who cares? We all know. We all know what he fucking said.
And you can see the sponsors are in the background of this. This was going viral. I promise you, all of these sponsors got thousands of emails in their inbox after this. And it worked. Now, you might think to yourself, okay, well, Ludwig, this was like a month ago, right? We're November 16th now. Asma got banned October 16th. The banning of the people at the TwitchCon panel was October 21st. Well, how do you think ad deals work? It rolls over the next month. So the reason ad rates plummeted in November is because all those advertisers pulled out for the month of November. And there's no way.
Imagine emailing Chevron about this. That's what point you made.
So fucked. Chevron.
Like the most evil company in the world. Did you know they're rating hummus? Did you know they're rating hummus on this panel?
What?
Our crystal clear record sullied by Frogan.
It's done. She's ruined us.
Wait. Let's cut funding.
It's
the only way out of this PR disaster.
But also, why, like I said this before as well, why is Chevron even advertising that? No one that's watching Twitch is going to see a Chevron logo in the back and be like, oh, great. I love this company, Chevron.
What they said, though, this is the exact reason they're advertising.
What?
No one on Twitch is going to buy crude oil from Chevron after watching the ad. The purpose of having the ad is discipline and bribes.
Yeah.
So, like, if your ad spend is a certain amount on a platform, that platform has to think twice before offending you.
Yeah, that is
right. It's literally paying for censorship. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because people aren't watching. No one's watching a Chevron ad.
No.
No one's fucking watching FaZe Banks and be like, huh. Wow, I really like this offshore oil drill off the coast of Western Australia. I'd like to know more. That's not real. They're doing it so FaZe Banks doesn't talk shit about Chevron.
Exactly.
way in that 2-week period for Twitch to resell a bunch of ad slots to brand new advertisers, especially when brand new advertisers are going to see this blowing up on social media and not want to touch it with a 60-foot pole. You get me? All right. So there's currently in Twitch world a piss match, right? Hasan is blaming Asmongold for the adpocalypse for teaming up with people who he says, and Asmon is
looking at me and blaming me. I want to say you're welcome.
Taking blame himself and probably talking about DEI again for the 100th time, if I had to guess. Now, what is Twitch doing about it? Twitch has done two main things. The first one is they're trying to have the most perfectly crafted, curated conduct policy to be able to catch all things that could offend anyone and make advertisers as happy as possible. And this is a very hard thing to do in an ever-changing world. Their latest change has been making...
Although that day his stream title had "Ads are dead, I killed them" in it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well. Look, I wish Asmongold the best of luck. He is, in my opinion, the most entertaining streamer, even though I don't watch him. The concept of him is amazing.
Yeah.
He's just like, he's the guy that you use to scare people when you say you should clean your room, or like, oh, you should do your homework, you should do this. You don't want to end up like him. And then he's there and you can see him every day.
And he's famous.
Yeah.
And he makes so much money. It's amazing. But I feel like there's something wrong with me because, like, in my life, I have never spoken in real life to a man like that.
Oh,
I would love to.
I feel like it's hard because no one's completely like that in high school, but a lot of our high school friends were definitely on that trajectory.
They were.
Or like already doing that, but it's not as weird because you're a kid.
Yeah.
I think actually our friendship group in high school was Asmongold.
Join OTK. Oh, we did have
a lot of them. Yeah.
I would say he could be worse.
Who? Oh, one of them.
Yeah. Join OTK. Who else is in OTK?
Oh, I can't join them now. I fucking screamed about
them all being pedophiles.
I don't know. Stop saying that.
Aleksa, who did you say everyone was a pedophile? Tectone, I don't know who that is. The egg? What are you? What is happening? What are you guys saying? You said the egg. Who's in OTK? The egg.
This picture's like super villain who's got like one of these heads.
Is Will Neff OTK?
Wow.
Okay. The racist egg. You're so lucky you don't know who Tectone is. I didn't even know.
Wait, was Tectone the guy that we met? All right, I got no idea who this. Oh, wait, is he the guy who yelled about the pronouns?
Yeah. No, the guy we met at the mixer, his name was Chad. He's bald? Bald?
I don't know. We can find him later.
He's a bald streamer. He's very popular. He's quite
I don't know.
Doug?
Maybe Doug.
Someone's gonna say him. It's not Doug. It's not Schlatt. Schlatt's not bold. It wasn't German. German's not bold. Lacey. It was Lacey.
Oh yeah.
It was Lacey. We met Lacey.
Funny guy.
The term Zionist along with a mean term now prohibited. Now that gets you banned off the website. The other thing they have done is they are now using tags as a way to demonetize creators. So, there's this thing on Twitch that people usually use as jokes called tags. So like Kai's tags are short and loud. Asmon's tags are bald. Okay. But some of the tags are very legitimate and well used, like the language tags, and some are now enforced, like the politics tag. And if you have a tag like politics or something maybe like sexual themes, well, then you're not going to be making money off ads. And we know that because here's a clip of someone talking about that who has those sexual theme tags.
So this month I play like 3 hours ad and I get 0.08 USD money from it.
She played 3 hours of ads and she made 8 cents. Okay? 8 cents total. Now, what's going to happen next? The ad money is going to come back. Maybe not to where it was before, at least not for a while. But we know this because this has happened before. If you remember, YouTube had an adpocalypse in 2017. Now, a lot of people blame PewDiePie for it. I would argue that's a bit reductive. In the same way, it might be reductive to blame a single person for the adpocalypse on Twitch today. At that same time that PewDiePie had a video with a bunch of edgy jokes, there were also terrorist training videos found on YouTube that had advertisers on them. All right? But the thing is, it's not like if you go to YouTube.
I don't know. I think advertisers should shut up. You're selling a fucking shitty product. You shouldn't get to pick whether a terrorist video has your advertising placed on it.
Also, they don't care.
They don't care.
It's not the advertiser that cares. They
No.
care about the backlash.
Who's doing the backlash? I know you like when you see an
Imagine
ad,
looking up ISIS videos and then being like, Colgate? And then being like, I was just innocently searching a terrorist training video and I was not expecting to see you guys here.
That's horrible. It's like no one associates the video with the products anyway. That's because advertisers misunderstand how powerful their advertising is. It does fucking jack shit. It does absolutely
so
nothing.
funny.
And they're like, oh yeah, we crafted the perfect ad, which everyone's going to think is attached to this product. It's like, no,
No.
no, you didn't.
You're doing, at best, it's brand recognition.
Yes, that's all
People
you're doing.
know that Coca-Cola exists.
Yeah.
No one's like, oh, Coca-Cola will give me fucking, I don't even make Christmas happen for me. Like,
Yeah.
no one cares about these ads. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's literally just thinking, oh, soft drink, Coca-Cola.
Every single person is annoyed by ads. No one thinks, oh, yes, the product. I love this
Yes.
company. Like, shut up.
No, I think it's very funny. Everyone hates ads, but it's so funny to think like we all hate ads. But no, we all, so in their mind, everyone actually loves ads. But the only thing we hate is when ads are on someone who we're watching as well. If I'm watching terrorist videos, I agree with terrorists.
Yeah.
Like, who is going to this to see the ads? It's not like it's so funny. God damn it. This is so stupid.
There isn't fucked up shit on there still. You know, there's definitely still stuff that advertisers would not want to advertise on. I can look this shit up if I want. All right, you can look this up. If you look up nude yoga,
Nude Yoga? That's a channel? I don't know what he's saying.
nude yoga, there's some
If you
shit
try to
on there
climb
that
up there, it
advertisers
might
do
not
not want to
move
be
around
on.
as
That
much.
is still
If you get it
available
in the
on
perfect
YouTube.
position.
Because there should be a difference on what is available to watch on a platform and what advertisers want to be a part of on a platform. Not everything that's on a platform should just be stuff that advertisers want to see. We should not become Coco Melon TV on every single platform in the same way that not everything on a
I
platform.
mean, but that's already what it is.
It is already.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
what is a Mr. Beast video?
that's the whole point of the business. Like,
Yeah.
YouTube isn't like, oh, I want to share videos with the world. No, we're a company who makes money from ad revenue. Like,
But also, YouTube is in a position, same with Twitch. It's like if you are the biggest platform of a certain kind, you can actually tell the advertisers this is what you get. Like, you
like Elon Musk on
yeah,
Twitter.
you want to reach 1 billion people, then you're gonna have to fucking put your content on this. Like, shut the fuck up. This is what if
This is what
every
everyone's
single
watching.
person in the world is watching porn, billions of people are watching porn. No one is getting offended by watching an ad on a video where someone says Zionist.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
It's
shut up.
so amazing.
Everyone's watching way more gory and fucked up stuff than is ever on YouTube.
I
Like,
would love to see the fucking team who wrote out that policy. Like, it's so funny. It's just feels like the most arbitrary thing I've ever seen.
There's
Oh.
also that instructional video of that guy waxing his butthole on YouTube that went viral. I think that guy gets a bad rap because I have seen people talking about nude yoga and women waxing their vaginas. That's all shown on YouTube. But then everyone that one went crazy because it was just like, it was a twink.
People homophobic.
It was, yeah. And also, it's a great video. You should definitely watch it.
I haven't watched it, but is
You
it a
could-
guide? Oh no, he just does it and tells you how bad it is.
No, he just shows you his asshole and he's just waxing it.
Oh yeah, I think
great.
I think I did watch it.
Yeah. Well, we watched it before we waxed
Our
our
assholes.
assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
should be only things advertisers don't want, like, well, let's be frank, kick. Okay, you don't want both of those realities. You need a mix. But to have a mix, you need a lever to be able to punish people accordingly. And what I mean by that is right now on Twitch, the biggest problem that I see is the only way they have to punish people, or the main way they've had to punish people, is a ban. And a ban is very strict. It is 100 to 0. Turn the water off. Okay? You cannot make any content at all anymore, at all, ever. All right? That's a little bit strict. On YouTube, they have a pretty good system. You've probably heard of it, right? Most videos,
drawing us?
if everything's good to go, they are monetized. Okay, maybe That's what the green money sign is. Maybe you have
I mean,
the gray
obviously
money
Twitch is harder to do because you don't know what they're going to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It's all
live.
reacting.
Yeah.
sign. That means you didn't monetize it. Okay? You just didn't monetize that shit. Red means you can't monetize it. Now, this could be for copyright or because maybe what the content is about. That's what the red is. You can't monetize it. And then there's yellow, which is this video in YouTube, if you ever ask them, will always say this, is not being suppressed by the algorithm, but will not be shown to advertisers. Now, YouTubers will always tell you.
I don't buy that.
I know it's so fucking annoying when YouTube says that, because YouTube, this happens a lot to me. They will say, "Oh yeah, the video isn't getting suppressed because it's demonetized. The reason it's getting demonetized was because it broke a restriction.
Community guideline.
Community guideline, and then the community guideline is the thing that stops you from showing it to more people. It's like, well, it's the same thing then. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And it just really makes no sense. And I really wish that YouTube would change to allow things that are allowed in movies or TV shows.
I think it's but I think it's almost like it's irrelevant saying this in our position as YouTubers, because like it's not about us. It's about advertising. And like at the end of the day, what we think is the right or wrong way to run a platform is stupid because they're making money. And if the advertisers are saying, we don't want our ads on this for whatever arbitrary reason because someone sent them an email, then YouTube has to do that.
Yeah.
Like what else are they going to do?
Yeah.
They're going to turn it to Patreon. Like,
Yeah,
I don't,
exactly.
yeah. You should all come to Patreon where we're free. We're going to be saying Zionist every second word. It's going to be really awkward and clunky conversations.
Yeah. It's going to be hard, but we'll
do it. You got to come and see it.
Someone said Twitch does not make any money. It runs at a loss. Yeah. Was that when Amazon purchased Twitch?
I think that's a model for so many like tech companies in that they want to kind of become a monopoly. They want to kind of control an entire space.
Yeah.
So they spend all this money to get in there, and then once they're the only person in there, then they start tightening the screws. The same thing happened with Uber.
Yeah.
You know, they were not profitable for ages, and now it's kind of like, yeah. Anyway.
But also, Twitch honestly doesn't even have to become profitable because they're probably just hoping they run it for a couple of years, they have a bit of growth, then they'll probably sell it for more. So it's like that's where they're going to get their money back. How much is our Patreon? $5 a month?
Yeah,
$5 a month. And you get a whole video.
Yeah.
Great.
And you get access
has
to the
the-
Discord, which is even better.
Oh.
Because all the shit we're doing here is moving back to the Discord. So
Yeah.
we've got Ask the Boys. You can ask us stuff. We can talk to you.
Ask the
pretty
boys
pretty
where you can
straightforward.
ask us stuff.
Video
Great explanation.
suggestions is actually the best one for me, and I wish more of you were posting on video suggestions because literally every time you post on there, it gets turned into a video.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
They're so useful. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for videos, get on the Discord. But you can only do that on the Patreon.
Someone said, can you tuck us in before you leave? We'll try. We will.
yellow a money sign. It is being suppressed. The views are worse. YouTube says the opposite, but fact remains, this does not make money. The advertisers will not go on this video. Now there's another section which is yellow with the 18 plus. So not only can they not be monetized, the channel must be 18 plus to watch. Those do get suppressed, obviously, because it's just being shown to less people total. But this is the system that YouTube uses now. And this spawned, in part, from the adpocalypse. As opposed to all content being equal and being able to be monetized just based off those three factors, views, ad density, where the viewers are from, it is now also based off what the content of the contents of the content is. You get me? And Twitch hasn't had a good way to do that. I think this tag system is also not the best way to do that because people can lie quite easily about tags, and tags are seen as a bit of a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't we tag ourselves as something else?
Can we do that? Can we just tag as something else?
Sounds good.
I've got an idea. Let's tag as sexual content. Let's try that
And we'll
instead.
also get demonetized.
Oh, fuck. See, I didn't think. Let's tag as ISIS terrorism training
Yeah.
videos. So let's try that. I think that'll work.
Twitch drama. That's probably a good tag for this. I mean, we're inevitably talking about politics. And the worst thing is,
We're
as
idiots.
someone who studied politics at university, it's uniquely like baffling that you'd ban politics because every single thing you talk about on Twitch is like not just the people who are talking about politics.
Of course.
Everything's political. Every
Everything's-
single thing is a power dynamic between two or more actors. You know, it's so funny to be like no politics. I don't get it. Like
Yeah.
this whole thing's a product of politics.
It's like
the
whenever
ads are politics. Like
Yeah.
everything's politics.
Yeah. It's like when someone says, I'm not political. It's like, that's political.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, shut
Yeah.
up. Yeah, when people say ban politics, they usually mean ban the politics I personally don't like. Yeah, exactly.
So imagine if you had to do on Twitch, is what I think they should do, the same thing you have to do on YouTube when you upload a video. When you start up a stream, you have to do this. So when you upload a YouTube video, first thing you have to do, does it have paid advertising? You have to disclose, all right? This is required. They instantly make you do that. I think that'd be a good thing. All right, if I want to monetize it, yeah, I want to make some money. Let's make some money. Fuck it. It'll make you go to an ad suitability form. And basically, I have to fill out, okay, do I have some set?
I do have to say, this was something YouTube brought in that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
My videos, 95% before this were demonetized from the start, and then I had to fight to get them monetized.
Yeah, it just delays your upload by a long
This
time.
fixed a lot of those issues, which was nice. But I still... Actually, never, I can't even mention that.
Censor profanity or words like hell or damn. Did I say bitch, douchebag, or asshole? Yeah, I did do that. Okay. Does it have adult sexual content? Okay. Yeah, I had romance and kissing. Okay.
That was the most annoying one because we got a video demonetized because it had romance and kissing. That was so fucked until they brought this in.
With you and me?
No, it was the David Bond one on your channel. Originally, we had to find it.
Yes.
They were like, oh, at the 3 minutes, you see a man kissing a woman. I was like, what fucking channel is this?
Yeah.
Is this fucking Australian Christian channel? Like, I don't know what.
Exactly.
I don't know what we're. Also, they don't mind kissing. Who actually hates kissing? Who is offended by a kiss?
Gay people.
Oh, yeah. It's
Gay
like,
people don't want to see a man kissing a woman, Aleksa.
Yeah. And YouTube's gay.
YouTube's gay.
Or, oh no, I had some exposed minimal sexual body parts. Now the ads are automatically limited. So
Also, if you want to show your dick, embarrass yourself by showing your dick on YouTube, you should be allowed. What's wrong with it? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So many things. Like, it pisses me off so much with American TV that you guys can watch, like, someone's head getting blown up and you just, like, you watch a Marvel movie. Yeah, Marvel does Deadpool. No tits. I said this before.
No penis is the craziest one.
No penis. No tits. Watch a man's head blowing up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Yeah. One of those things is very natural. The other ones are very unnatural and evil. I don't...
One of them slightly abnormal.
Yeah. Unbelievable. You know the greatest thing? You watch Monty Python, Life of Brian?
Oh, where he shows his little dick?
It's the best because there's no other nudity in the movie.
Yeah.
There are no boobies or anything, just a penis in a split second for no reason.
And doesn't it have like too much bush or something? I don't even remember.
I think it's just what my penis looks like, but okay.
Okay.
You can't there's no judgment on whoever that actor's penis is in the movie.
No,
I think he did a
there's
lovely thing.
No, I agree.
have the burden of answering myself. Now you could say, well, you would just lie on this. Here's what YouTube does. They have a bot automatically check. If they find discrepancies and your rating accuracy is low, they might not monetize your video. And I have been a bit of a victim of this. It looks like you might have made some mistakes. And what happens is now I have more bots. Basically, more bots check my shit because I was wrong. Because every time I do it, I just say, yeah, I have some slight swearing. And sometimes I
have so many bots. It's so funny. So how YouTube works is you upload a video unlisted first. So I upload it and you guys can't see it. And we do this on Boy Boy as well. And then you either send it to team at YouTube to watch or like, you know, people
Just
you
wait
just
for it
wait
to-
for the bots. And then it's so funny. You just see the video views going up. I think the most I ever got was 36 views
Just bots, probably.
before my video even went live. So I'm like, who are these 36 people watching my video?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We got less on Boy Boy, but I was always really careful with that self-reporting thing because I was already doing politics. You know, like it's like you already got a target on your back. It's like at least you can like make sure you're definitely telling them whenever you say a swear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're your biggest fans. I love the idea of like, because it's not only bots, you know, there will be a person that confirms the bot's decision at YouTube. I'm like, I love the idea of like, we should do a video where you try to radicalize that person.
Yeah.
So only
find out who works at YouTube doing that.
only uploading videos for that reviewer.
You can upload it unlisted, so you don't even ruin your channel.
You don't even ruin your channel. You just upload unlisted videos to
Jeffrey?
communicate with them.
Jeffrey, what are you watching?
That would be so fun. This is a message for
Have you drank some water?
Jeffrey. Employee at YouTube working in
Santa Monica? No, that's
no,
not
it would
close.
actually be like Dhaka.
Yeah.
Dhaka, Bangladesh. Like,
Yes.
Iced tea.
Yeah. Adnan in Dhaka.
Adnan's a Bosnian name.
No, it's also I knew a guy from Bangladesh called Adnan.
I knew a guy from Bosnia named Adnan.
I knew a guy from Bosnia called Adnan as well. So it could be like both those countries are Muslim or something.
You could be fucking shut up.
Have a bit more swag because I'm playing League with some degenerate assholes. But that is, to me, how Twitch should work, right? They'll need some bots to be able to scour the content. They'll probably have to do this manually. But what's, I think, not very realistic, because they haven't been able to do this in the past decade that I have known Twitch, the website, is they cannot continue to make their main way of demonetization banning by upholding their code of conduct and their terms of service. They should continue to ban people when people are breaking it, but they're going to fuck up. They're going to miss, and they're missing way too much. At a certain point, you have to realize, hey, man, hang up the fucking jersey. All right, we need a new solution because your ban solution isn't working. So anyway, that's the adpocalypse. The reason I say some of the money will return is because the way it worked on YouTube is the month after the adpocalypse that I believe happened in February, ad rates dropped by 70, 80% for some people, and then mellowed out to about, I think, a 30% reduction after a couple of months.
Where do we go from zero? Is anyone reported getting zero? Because we got zero.
Why are we the
since
only ones that
October
have gotten
21st? No, I think it's because we start every single stream with news
About Israel.
from fucking Gaza, which, to be fair, should be the most important news story everywhere.
So if we
because the genocide that's happening right now, live.
Yeah.
But you know, I think that might be part of it. I don't know. We just talk about politics.
No,
all the time about anything.
Look at Aleksa will get 30% of zero. Fine.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit high.
That's pretty good, I think. Just got to do GeoGuessr full time, I guess. But GeoGuessr is in countries. It's political.
Yeah. What if we end up getting Iran as one of those countries?
We can't click on it on the map.
Yeah.
You know, I got West Bank the other day in GeoGuessr.
Really?
I would not be allowed to click on that under Twitch's news policies.
Yeah.
I'd have to click.
You have to be wrong.
I'd have to click in Israel.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but you know.
that's you'd have to click Jordan. I think would be the safest bet.
Does Alex still train as a martial artist or lift as if he was a fighter still? I never did either of those things.
Maybe boxing is a martial art. I think it is.
I never considered myself an artist. I like that. I'm an artist.
Oh yeah, I'll do Civ streams in the future. That's nice.
Oh, fish news full time, exactly.
Full time fish news. But also, you guys would hate us. Be honest. Like, if we just pivoted to never talking about politics on Twitch, I'd hate myself. I feel like you guys would be like, oh, you guys sold out. You really wanted that $150 from the advertisers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not like we were even making money from streaming.
No, that's the thing. It's like, it's not like we were making, money. It's more that it was just like a slight reason, like I said, we could pay the mods. We wouldn't be taking a loss from doing the stream.
Yeah.
And then it's more, more of a reason to do our actual jobs, which is making dumb YouTube videos.
Yeah,
so it's like, that's going to be our focus from now on, and the Patreon. And actually, to give a credit to some streamers, Hasan famously said it's harder than a 9 to 5. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's like, Twitch was a lot.
he didn't even. He's
No,
out of context.
I know. But it was a lot. It is a lot more work than a lot of people that I thought it would be as well.
Before YouTube, I was doing a lot of just normal jobs. Like, we were setting up jumping castles. We were doing like all these kind of what people call shit kicker jobs.
Yeah.
I found Twitch harder.
I think Twitch is harder than setting up jumping castles.
Yeah,
100%.
setting up jumping castles is hard in the sense that it's like physically horrible.
Yeah.
You're pushing your body against like a ton of rubber.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. But like you're outside,
But it's,
and you don't have to be on. You don't have to be fucking like
you're
selling your soul.
the only people you talk to most of the time are like children.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then it's fine. And like the main
And
thing
also
you're doing is like trying to stop the pedophile that you also work with from touching the kids.
Oh man,
that's the hardest part. Slapping him away, but besides that,
but it's like I don't know. I also feel like the laborious labor aspect of that job has its benefits in that when you get up after like 7 hours of streaming, you feel like you've ruined your body.
Yeah.
When I've never felt stronger than when I was setting up jumping castles. Like, after a couple of years of that, I feel like I could do anything.
You
like
get ripped.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Not aesthetic ripped though. I didn't get like, anything. I was just able to do so much more. Like I'll be able to.
Your grip strength improves like crazy.
Yeah.
I wish my grip strength improved from doing Twitch.
Yeah. Just improves from what I do after Twitch.
Gotta grip more. Do we get
Bouncy castle bod?
Yeah, exactly. No, but the thing is, we're not like this is. You probably won't see us for a while, but we are still going to pop up occasionally when we think of something entertaining to do.
Yeah. Maybe this will all blow over and we'll try again, but I don't know. I need to focus on Boy.
Yeah.
Get these videos out. We got some sick videos. Really good
We got
ones.
some cool ones. You want to tease any of them at all?
We got one about West Papua.
Yeah. We also got a shoe one, don't we? And that's the simple thing. Just to start.
Shoe one.
Shoe.
We got a really good shoe one.
About the shoe.
We've got great ones coming up.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
great video, Ludwig, covering
So we got more about these
Adpocalypse.
guys. This is kind of boring. I just Googled it.
I don't actually understand why people hate Hasan so much. Is it because he's hot and that's why they're annoying?
Yeah, he's a bimbo, so it's like making fun of a woman.
Yeah.
Because they hate women. So like I don't know. It's so silly. This is funny. This is like the stock guy being like, "Oh, it's not real." It's like, yeah, no shit, because you don't talk about politics. You're the stocker guy.
I went to my tags, and my tags were, my normal tags. But I had a tag that said election, because I had covered the market's reaction to the election.
Well, Aleksa, so we don't have to stop streaming. We can just remove the politics tag from our thing.
Yeah, but I think we have to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Because they'll find out eventually that we're lying.
Politics, not policy, just the market's reaction. And so Friday before stream, I decided to
I love that so much, because like claiming that the market is some like apolitical thing is just this thing that has nothing to do with politics that just kind of churns away scientifically in the background. It's like, I wasn't talking about politics, I was talking about the market, which is this social construct of deciding how our resources should be distributed, which is like the most political thing there is, in my opinion. Probably like the most political thing that we've ever come up with. It's so funny being like, I was just talking about the market. Just that normal thing that just kind of happens,
that tag off. I took off veteran as well, just in case. And guess what? It came back.
Of course.
So there's not a fucking adpocalypse. I never said there was an adpocalypse. I said that I'm being affected by other people's shit. And so what did I do? I took off the election tag, and guess what happened? My money came back. So sorry, drama frogs who were like, this is an adpocalypse. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is a advertising thing that is happening with a specific subset on the platform.
I mean, that is what the issue is. It's so funny. Like, it's not that bad. It's just they're banning people talking about politics. It's not that bad. It's just that this app isn't about politics.
A lot of people saying live stream on YouTube. My problem with live streaming on YouTube is I think that there is, our videos do well on YouTube. And the nice thing about making a YouTube video is, you get to structure a point that's maybe more complex than you can do on a stream. And you can also show it with real life interactions where sometimes, that thing people always say, like, show, don't tell. You can, instead of like telling people exactly what to think like we are now, you can you can show someone a strange interaction or a weird kind of like, what's it called, when someone
Case study?
so when someone like contradicts themselves, you can point out contradictions by showing, and it's like,
also, maybe some people could do it on Twitch, but I'm not that articulate.
No.
Like, I can write a good script, but like off the top of my head, I'm an imbecile.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, yeah, it's not.
And also doing that on their different audience as well. Like, people don't always want to watch a live streamer like you guys do. But then people on YouTube, it's like maybe you don't want to muddy those audiences too much. So it's
don't mess with a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What I think is one of the craziest things about this whole situation on Twitch and the genesis of it is that this guy, I forgot what his name is, Dan Can't Tweet or something. Yeah. The Dan guy, he's this old man who's dedicated his whole life to like punishing a specific Twitch streamer and destroying the platform, but like he's piggybacking off of an already established streamer and audience who's Destiny. And I think the funniest thing is this guy has a vendetta against Twitch. He hates Hasan. The funniest thing about this guy is, do you know why he got banned from Twitch?
No.
Well, no one really does. There's different suggestions. Destiny has claimed a reason why he got banned. Twitch has suggested other reasons. There's a bunch of things out there. There's a few main contenders.
He's permanently banned
from
Twitch? Okay.
One of them, which I think is one of them that I want to mention, which I think is the most relevant for what's going on right now, is from him platforming Nick Fuentes.
Okay, yeah.
Who's like
banned from Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just banned from Twitch, but he's like an actual fucking Sieg Heil nuts. Like he's
Yes.
he's 100% riding with Hitler
Yep.
kind of guy. It's so good to get banned from Twitch for platforming and dabbing up a Nazi, an actual Nazi, and then turn around and be like, these guys are being anti-Semitic. These guys are being anti-Semitic on the channel. It's like, motherfucker, you've done it. You are the anti-Semite here. You are the textbook version of an anti-Semite. And that's what kills me about all these fucking people who care about anti-Semitism is that they don't.
Yeah.
They don't care about it. They fucking love Nazis. They only care about the fact that people are talking about Palestine. They care that people are talking about a genocide. They don't give a shit about Nazis. They could live next to Nazis. Doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter. They'll come into their house. You'll fucking dab them up while your wife makes sandwiches for them. Have you seen that video?
No,
it's so
I've heard about
fucking
them.
infuriating. And he's out there caring about anti-Semitism. He doesn't give a shit.
No.
He doesn't give a shit about that. It's so stupid. And all these people are banding together to fight these terrorists on Twitch when they're fucking best friends with Nazis. Like, I don't give a shit.
Someone said, I'm getting the feeling that Aleksa isn't a huge fan of these Nazis.
Yeah. It's just insulting. It's like, that's the most anti-Semitic thing you can do is platform Nazis while claiming that it's anti-Jewish to be pro-Palestinian, which is complete nonsense.
He's also friends with Sam Hyde and Lauren Southern. Yeah, and
mean,
Lauren
he's
Southern
a-
got paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by the Russian government. What was so funny is that the fucking the gun boys, so Brandon Herrera, donut operator, they called Destiny creepy. Destiny came to a gun day and they were like, this guy's weird. Like the gun boys, I'm like, that's awesome.
I mean, how do you fuck up that bad?
That's the awesome.
But
no,
it's-
but they obviously recognized something in it. They're like, wait a moment, this is the one guy that like, he's the guy on TV we keep seeing that he shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's so fun.
That's what's really funny about Destiny. It's so good because like his whole character is kind of like if you took every conservative anxiety and thing that they hate about libs,
Yep.
it's just perfectly him.
It's him.
This
It's Destiny.
old man who spends all this time on the internet, he has blue hair and he is constantly getting cucked.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's like he curated his life to be as off-putting to normies as possible.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing. But then his political views are so milquetoast like center right.
Yeah.
That it's just like who are you appealing to?
That's why we need more people like Hasan. We need just jacked buff guys that like anyone out of context in traditional media would look at that and be like, oh yeah, manly guy.
Yeah.
No, leftist. We need every jacked guy in the world to just be, the biggest feminist. And then the only people left would be these like little Asmongold and Destinies that are like the right wingers would be like, cool, go do your own thing. We don't even care about you.
If I could go appeal to whatever the fuck that audience is. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I never even watched Destiny. I've never actually seen a clip of him. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. The little bits of him that I did watch is when he like debated against like a real person.
Yeah.
Like a Norman Finkelstein. And I'm just like, what is this guy doing here? It's so insane.
Someone said we need a left-wing Joe Rogan and then Slime.
Oh, yeah.
Are you saying Slime said that, or you want
Slime is the left-wing Joe Rogan. Did you see it?
No.
It's the lamest thing because like Joe Rogan was a left-wing Joe Rogan. I mean, he was a liberal Joe Rogan, and then he moved to Trump. So all these like dumb libs are just like, oh, we need a left-wing version of Joe Rogan. And they're like, yeah, that's how we're going to win the next election. And then all these people be like, oh, it's me. And Slime was like, I'll do it. Very funny.
I just, what disappointed me so much? That Slime's name actually isn't Slime. On his birth certificate, it doesn't say, imagine your parents naming you Slime.
I mean, to be fair, that is what every baby looks like when they come out. Not like Slime the guy, but they look like they're covered in slime. I'm not saying he looks like a giant baby. That's you. That's in your head.
That's very funny.
Oh my god!
Best name in the world. You've watched this?
What I was going to say, one more thing about Destiny before we
Yes.
never speak about him again, because I
Yes.
spent my whole life not talking about him.
Yep.
Might as well go back to that.
Might as well let it all out.
Yeah.
Therapy session for Aleksa.
What I find so funny about these debate perverts, these people who like love to debate, it's just like politically, it's a really weird thing to do because you're appealing to people who already agree with you. You
Yeah.
know, That's the thing. No one sits down. It's like, I would like to watch a political debater because I'm not interested in politics. No,
Yeah.
they watch it for that reason. But it hurts me, the concept of a debate lord. It hurts me on like a spiritual level.
Yeah.
Because I love arguing.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know,
fucked thing.
there's nothing better than a heated argument. You're both getting like elevated.
Yeah.
You're not making sense. You know,
Yeah.
you say something stupid. You're both saying stupid stuff back and forth. But it's like passionate, and it's like, ugh, like it's crazy, and like I don't know. It's a big part of my upbringing. My family used to argue all the time.
Yeah.
I find it so perverted to like twist a beautiful human experience like that into like calculus, into like, oh, you use the fucking ad hominem fallacy, and it's just like, fuck off.
shut
I don't
up.
want to argue with you. You fucking like what?
Yeah.
That's not an argument.
Well,
That's
it's just like when an argument's just turned into like semantics as well. You're just like, shut up. But like the point
No,
you
but-
said
no,
though
but-
about people not watching debates that they don't already agree with. It's like, imagine like, you know, the Whatever podcast where
I don't know
that
that.
one fucking like man child sits in a room full of like 10
OnlyFans
OnlyFans
girls.
girls. That's not a debate. No one is actually coming in there that doesn't already hate women.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not coming in there to be like, time to make an informed choice about feminism. You know, it's like, what
It's
are you
so
talking
stupid.
about?
Oh,
Like those
my
are for
God.
men, and then also for girls to promote their OnlyFans, which is like maybe that's where it's maybe there is a debate there, but it's not really.
I think the
Fresh
kind
and fit as well.
yeah, fresh and fit. The kind of cringe I get from watching something like Destiny. I haven't watched him, but
Yeah.
from watching the concept of Destiny, it feels like you're having sex with like the worst person in the world. Because that's what an argument is to me. It's a beautiful
It's
beautiful
sex.
experience between two people. It's like having sex. Instead of enjoying it, you're like, I see you're turning your tongue clockwise, and it's just like it's debasing a spiritual, beautiful experience to its components, which I think anyone who's obsessed with debates is that you don't actually get any joy from anything.
No.
You want to read a book that tells you how to argue.
You must have been so annoying in debate. What was it, a debate club?
Me?
Did you ever do that?
No, I actually did. I was in primary school though.
Yeah, but that's that. It ruins.
It ruins arguments.
Yeah, it does.
The arguments aren't about fucking. Oh, we're gonna have a panel scoring you, and here's the range of like 20 different ways
I
that
was
someone
so
can lie.
annoyed with that because remember there was some where it was like they gave us questions. It was like one is just correct, and I'm like, I have to argue the incorrect one, and you can still win. I'm like,
That's
not what a
just
debate
my
is.
whole life.
Yeah.
I'm shilling for communism here.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, I didn't
exactly.
pick the easy one.
Well, you make no money.
Yeah.
What else we got in?
Okay. Now, okay. Before we get into this, that's the end. That's our justification for stopping being on Twitch.
Yeah, so that's kind of it. And it's like, obviously, thank you guys so much for being here for this. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone that was subbing. Amazing.
I think it just
Helping
makes me-
us pay the mods, pay for anything. The one thing that we did make profit of, which we should have, is probably this, is what we spent too much money on it.
Oh yeah, actually, that is something we lost a lot of money on.
That's what we lost money on.
Because in our heads we're like, we're gonna be streamers. We looked at people who exist out there. We looked at FaZe Banks,
We looked at FaZe
FaZe
Banks.
Oliver,
Oh,
is that one?
FaZe Oliver, yeah.
FaZe Stanley,
FaZe Stanley. All
FaZe
of
Joshua. We saw all these big people making lots of money, and we're like, that's going to be us. We might as well spend like fucking $5,000 on our first stream, letting the audience choose how to decorate our room because we're streamers now.
Exactly. It's like, why would you buy a Rolex on your wrist when you can have a Mal on your table? You know? Why?
So, I mean, we've been in the red from streaming ever since day one, which is very funny.
good, but at least we have a trophy to hold up.
$1,000 statue.
$1,000 statue. Guys, never buy a $1,000 Mal statue. It is not going to propel you to greatness.
Yeah, we really fucked up.
But no, it was a lot of fun. And
Well, I mean, I'm definitely coming back in some capacity at certain times. Like,
Yeah.
I just miss, like, I don't know. It's really nice. It's one thing like making videos. You're exposing an issue that that you care about. Sometimes you're like mobilizing your audience to make like social change, which is also like a beautiful thing. But the thing that it's missing is that it doesn't have that one-on-one
yeah.
thing. Like you got comments, but it's not the same. Like with this,
No.
you're actually, I feel like this sounds so parasocial. I feel like I'm socializing
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to miss that.
Yeah. And to be clear, it's not just because of the Twitch changes. We obviously are unorganized, so it's hard for us to juggle, multiple things, staying consistent with our videos and everything else. But it's something to try, and it's very enjoyable. So yeah. And we'll still pop up occasionally.
Yeah.
To do events and stuff like that. We can think
Also,
of
I'll be back
creative.
when Twitch reverses the decision and pays double for politics.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's my terms. Dan Clancy, if you're listening,
Yep.
the only way you'll have me back, the only way you save your platform by bringing Boy back.
Yep.
Twice the ad revenue. Every dollar an advertiser spends, you personally put in $1.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want you to match it. And also, send me
nudes. Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say send me just Kit Kat as well.
Kit Kat?
Yeah, just a chocolate bar,